Okay, so what they do, okay, they want it in terms of P. Okay, so what they want you to do is it says which of the following represents the original price of the computer in terms of P. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is call something X. And what you have to do with that, okay, is you're going to eventually have to solve for that X. Okay, now this is what we call the price is P. And X is going to be like our final cost. And we're end up going to have to solve for that. So what we do first, okay, is we figure out how to find this kind of price. So at first, it starts off with 100%. Then I subtract the 20%. And that's where I get the 80%, which I'm going to use as 0.8. Now, to find the discounted price of that, I'm going to multiply it by that unknown price, that X. So that's where I get X times 0.8. Or should we use P? I think P would be better. We'll use X. Okay. So then I have something called sales tax. Now with discounts, I subtract. Okay, everyone understand? I subtract. But if I add tax to it, I add it to the percent. So this is now my 100% price. So now I'm going to add 8% to that. So that gives me 108% or 1.08. So after I take my discount here, I'm going to have to add by multiplying my sales tax, which is 1.08. That is going to equal my price. Yes?
Is the sales tax like on the original price? Or
Well, the thing is when I find, that's a good question. Once I find a discounted price, it starts over again at 100%. And that's why I start at 100% again. Because you don't take the sales tax from the original $20, you take it. So it like almost resets when you find it. Okay? So then all you do is have to find this mysterious X price by itself by dividing both sides by 1.08. And I underlined that, so it's going to be all right on the next line. So you divide both sides by 1.08. So that eliminates that. So I have X times 0.8 over here is equal to this. So I have to get rid of the 0.8, and I have to divide both sides by 0.8 again. And that cancels. So that's why it puts those two in the denominator, and that's what gives me my answer to be D. It's a very complicated problem on multiple levels. So you're going to see a question like this towards the end of the SAT. So again, it's tough to understand, but here's the thing. If you at least understand what I talked about here, if you look at all the multiple choice questions, look, if you at least understand this and review this, okay,